there are people that are better than you at certain things. But that doesn't mean that you can't improve. That doesn't mean that you can't take strides to be the best version of yourself in that environment that you can be. All right, my name's Yahya. I'm 27 and I'm on Halal Boys. No, absolutely. Basketball has tested my faith. It's tested my patience. Basketball it ebbs and flows. For me, I'm 5'5". I'm a shooter. That's my main thing. And there are days where you're not hitting. Today was one of those days. And so it tests your patience a little bit. It tests your conviction, your confidence, and these are all things that are part of our faith. So for me, impacting that and making sure that I, solidify who I am, the belief that things will get better, the shots will start to fall. I think that's a fundamental thing that at least has helped me in my faith as well as basketball as well. As a shorter guy, you go through a lot. When you step onto the court and you see that everybody is at least a foot taller than you, you start to question, maybe I should, try something else. Maybe I should pick a different sport. But I think that perseverance and that confidence that you build through that experience is something that you can apply to in any aspect of life. You'll always be in a situation where you feel like you don't belong, or you'll always be in a situation where you feel like, there are people that are better than you at certain things. But that doesn't mean that you can't improve. That doesn't mean that you can't take strides to be the best version of yourself in that environment that you can be. And I think that's something I've applied to myself where, despite being a little bit shorter, despite being, a little bit undersized, I think I want to be the best basketball player that I can be. If I had anything to say to ICM and the people who made this league, I'd say thanks. I'm very grateful that I have this weekly place where I can go be around Muslims, be at a masjid, and still be able to do the sport that I love, and be surrounded by people who genuinely have like a positive outlook. It's not a negative environment; it's a positive environment. And I'm very grateful for it. ICM Athletics does a good job of making sure that it's centered around the deen. Even the fact that we take breaks to pray, Maghrib and Isha, and have a little bit of a khatra afterwards. That's really nice. And it brings a lot of comfort and peace to people who, are running around their daily lives. So I think that's a really positive impact that this league has.
Man, everybody loves a freaking comeback story, right? Yeah. All right, let's do this, boys. Let's run this thing. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, give us a cheer. All right, all boys on 30. All boys on 30. All boys on 30. All boys on 30. Come on, boys on 3. You say. All boys on 3. 1, 2.